Yo, good morning everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're all well. Welcome in here. Hello, who's here? Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well today. Feel free to ask questions, guys. So everybody's plans for today. I'm going to get my hair cut, I think, today. Just trimmed my beard up, but need to get my hair done as well. So, yeah, gonna get that done today, I think. It's about time I get it trimmed. Yeah, so that's my plan for today. Hello, who have we got here now? Good morning to you, whoever's just joined. Hope you're all having a good day so far. Feel free to ask questions, everybody. So start for about half an hour or so. I'll be going back over to TikTok tomorrow. That's where I normally go live, but I've been on a restriction over there for a week, so I was getting quite a lot of viewers over there before it got restricted, so just gotta, be careful what I'm saying, really. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a blessed day anyway. Share this out if you can. Might just put it on the community tab. See if we can get some more people in here. There's no one really joining up to now. Thank you for the like, whoever's done that. Someone joined then. Hello. Who have we got here? Let's just put it on the community tab. Hello, number one Phoenix Shorts. How are you doing today? You alright? What's up? So yeah, I was just putting out a picture of my, you can see some abs, you can see that. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm glad you're doing alright. So what are you up to today anyway? Gonna get my hair cut today. What's everyone else up to today? It's so freaking dead in here this morning, and hopefully it's gonna pick up soon. Looks great, oh yeah, thank you. I've just shaved it down so you can see more, because the problem is if you've got body hair then it covers it up. Hello CPXLZFN, good morning to you, how are you doing today? I hope you're well. Yeah, so if you have like body hair, then that can actually hide some of the definition, can't it? So yeah, that's one tip for people to, like, for guys to look better is, like, shave off the body hair especially around the abs. Okay, what's your question then? Go ahead. it could be like the difference of, say, like a few percent body fat. Like that's the amount of difference it would make having body hair versus not having body hair. With it, also on the Trump incident, I don't know. Part of me thinks it's just some kind of stunt or something to, I don't know. I don't know what's going on really. I really don't know. I don't really. I don't know. To me, all these things are just distractions, and I just don't really care. Honestly, like I don't really care about anything that goes on in, politics or all that shit. I'm like, it's just. I mean, they're all kind of just the same to me. So whatever. I mean, yeah, I don't know what's going on really, but some say it's there was a deliberate thing to get Trump some sympathy so that he'll get more votes. But to me, it's like, even if that's the case, I still think there's something greater at play. There's something going on above all of these people. Like you got Joe Biden, but he wasn't really the one able to make decisions. Like there's people who are above everyone else. Like you could call it the deep state or whatever, and these are people who are really running things. And I would say, to a large degree, it's actually corporations that are part of that, because they actually are the ones that make a lot of the decisions, that they actually have the money, they have that leverage to be able to, it was too close to be staged, because 1 centimeter closer and Trump would have died. I suppose there's that whole thing of like, it was a very close thing, but I don't know. I like I said, it's just not really something that I really care about. It's just like, it's just anything that goes on in politics is just, I don't know. It's just mad all the stuff going on though. Like you've got, since then, like Biden's stepped down, and it's just turned into a mess. And then over here in this country, we've got freaking riots going on. Like, if you've heard about that, but there's so many riots going on because all these, there's these events happening, like these, stabbings and stuff, and it's gotten to a point where they've had enough. But thing is though, I was just arguing with someone last night, and it's like, how is that gonna do any good? All it's gonna do is you're just gonna end up in jail, and the rest of the people are not going to actually. Hello, Anton. The rest of the people are not actually going to. Hello, Derek. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me. So the rest of the people are just not actually gonna support you. They're just going to be like, oh yeah, they get what they deserve, so well done. You've accomplished nothing. In fact, you've accomplished negative. So anyway, that's enough of that, but I just don't see the point in arguing over shit anymore. It's like, whatever. People have their opinions on things. I'd rather focus on things that are, things that I can do something about, from my own life, the people around me. That's what I want to focus on, not, things that are out of my control. The people are wasting their energy on things that are going to not benefit them. Like, it just blows my mind how people will just waste so much energy on things that are out of their control. It's like, if you put that energy to something more productive, then imagine what you could have done instead. So, there's just so many people wasting their energy, wasting their life away, doing pointless things that really just don't have any real world benefit, and in some cases even does more harm than good. So yeah. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good day. Feel free to ask questions. Anyway, yeah, so who's still here then? Who's still watching me? I think the last time I had it done was like £16. It might have gone up a little bit now, but it's more expensive over here where I live now. It used to be about, I remember it used to be about £5 where I used to live. It might have gone up a bit more than that since then, but it depends on where you live. But the place that I went to, well, when I first moved here, it was like £15, and then it went up to about £16. I think it might, I don't know if it's gone up again, but it's kind of expensive, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, so I'm getting my hair cut today, so yeah, I'll find out how much it costs. But there are some places, like if you go to a hairdresser's, it's like so expensive. I actually went to one once, and it was like £55. Fuck me. And they did do like stuff on it, to be fair, like they did the whole like, well, they wash it first and then they do some, you know, like, it was like, not just a haircut, there was like more to it, so I'll give them that, but yeah. Anyway, hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Share this out if you can, guys. That's crazy, I know. I remember like my grandmother would say like how it would cost more for women to get their haircut than men. Because with a woman, it's like they go to a hairdresser's or a stylist or a salon or whatever they call it to get it done, and it always costs more, even if they're getting something quite basic done. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? $50 here to visit a barber. Really? Wow. Bloody hell, mate. $50? That's crazy. So what's that in our money? Probably about 25 quid or something, I don't know. But that's just for a barber. So it would be more than that for a hairdresser, I'm guessing, like a proper hairdresser. Anyway. Yeah, $50. That's crazy. Yeah. I guess that might be a good business over there then, eh? I mean, if it costs you like $50 just for that, you could just start your own barber shop up there or something. In the hundreds for women. Wow, that's crazy. But I've heard it's very expensive to live in Australia though. Like the inflation is a lot higher in Australia or something. Like, because like, I've heard people going over there and earning, 50, 60 grand a year, just like normal job. Whereas over here you might get like 30 grand at most. So yeah, it's more expensive to live over there, if I remember. I think even America is more expensive than it is here. But that's partly because they have more taxes over there. I've heard something like almost half of the paycheck is tax, and then things cost more as well. So yeah, Sydney is really expensive, right? I mean, I guess it depends on which, if you're in like say, one of the smaller places, I don't know, Canberra or whatever, then maybe it'll be. I'd say Canberra is the capital, but I don't know how expensive it would be there, but there'll be some places like towns, smaller cities that are, I'm guessing, going to be a lot cheaper. New Zealand is even worse, really. I would have thought it would be cheaper there. How is it so bad in New Zealand? I don't get it. I mean, New Zealand isn't that well off, is it? I wouldn't have thought so, anyway. I mean, who even goes to New Zealand? I mean, you get some tourists going, but you might get quite a few Australians going there, but I don't think it's really like, I wouldn't see it as like one of the top countries in the world though. I don't know. Low wages, high prices in NZ. Why is that then? Is it because of like how they don't really grow a lot of their own stuff and they have to like import everything? Is that what it is? Because they're like basically like isolated, like they can't, I don't know, get anything from like sort of nearby or anything. Well, I definitely wouldn't want to live in New Zealand then. There's no point in going somewhere like New Zealand, would there? I mean, there won't be any. A lot of Kiwis come here for a better standard of living. Yeah. So yeah, I don't get why they have to charge so high then. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just like corporations are just exploiting it. I don't know, because there's no need for it, is there? I'm not sure why it's like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'd think that would be, pretty similar to Australia, but like I said, it might be that they just don't have a lot of their own produce and they have to ship everything in, which then adds to the cost of it. I don't know. Whereas maybe Australia has more stuff that they don't need to import, kind of thing. I don't know. Don't really have any answers on that. But you think like New Zealand would actually grow a lot of their own stuff, like a lot of fruit and veg. They grow a lot of, they have a pretty good climate for a lot of stuff. You'd think they'd do pretty well, but maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I have to look into it and be like, why is it like that in New Zealand? I didn't know it was really a bad situation in New Zealand. I thought it was a pretty, I don't know, pretty well-off country, but not obviously one of the top ones. But I thought it was actually like doing okay for itself. But you learn something new every day, I guess. But I mean, if you go to somewhere like Southeast Asia, you can get a low cost of living, but that's only if you're a foreigner. If you're benefiting from the like British economy, for example, with NZ they export a lot, that drives up prices domestically. How does that work then? How does exporting drive up prices domestically? I don't really understand that, but is it to do with supply and demand or something, that they don't have enough for their own people or something? because they're sending so much of it abroad that they don't even have enough for their own people or something. I don't know. It's just, I mean, obviously, yeah, unless, you know, they sort things out, then, you know, be more and more people leaving. And if more and more people leave, then it's just going to tank their economy even more then, isn't it? So, yeah. I don't know. Lidenzi that export. Yeah, I've just read that one. Have a drink. Well, it's like money doesn't really have any value, basically. Like, because if I hold on to that, you know, whatever, £5, whatever, then in a year's time, that's going to lose value. So you start thinking, it's like, it doesn't actually have any value, does it, at all? The only value it has is what we as a collective give to it. If we all say that this amount of money has that value, then that's the value that we give it. Of course, yeah, there's different factors like, you know, supply and demand, there's different factors, but like, at least in, say, like a barter system, that you would get basically like, if you did some work for somebody, you would then get an exchange of value for that. Whereas it's like, people are finding more and more nowadays that the work that they are doing is not being fairly compensated, and even if they are getting compensated fairly, they can't really save it. And you could argue you could put it into an investment or something, but so like you're telling me you have to put your money into some investment just to then be able to like retain value or something. NZ for example, brings in a high price overseas. Producers take a loss by selling it domestically. Right. How does that work then? How do they make a loss by selling it? Is it because of like, what you're saying is that, I mean, people buying it at higher prices overseas, therefore, because people are not going to sell it, but buy it at that price domestically, is that what you're saying? But wouldn't it be, I don't know, I don't really understand, but it's worth more overseas. How does that work then? Like, I mean, wouldn't they want lamb as well over there? I mean, wouldn't they just want it as much as everywhere else? I mean, but they'd be cutting out the export costs or something if you sell it to domestically. I don't know. I mean, you. So wouldn't it even be like cheaper or something if you don't have to deal with exporting it? I mean, maybe it wouldn't make that big of a difference. I don't know. Don't really know enough about how much it costs for all that. The rest of the world think Kiwi lamb is high quality. So is that all just like a kind of myth or something like? So they mustn't think it's that high quality then if. So what would happen if the world didn't buy Kiwi lamb then, and they didn't buy into that whole thing of it being high quality? And what would happen to their economy then, would it be even worse, or? Anyway. But yeah, anyway, so let's move on from New Zealand, I guess, because, yeah. Anyway, how are you all doing today anyway? It's like 4 people here. Come and say hello if you're watching. Probably going to head out to the shop soon. Do a few more minutes before I go. But yeah, like it's Australia is like expensive basically, but they get high wages though, so that accounts for that apparently. So well, one thing you could do, say like if you go live somewhere, what you could do is go move somewhere expensive for a while, where the money's worth a lot. Basically, where you can make a lot more money. Say, for example, if you go to a different country where you could be making 100k a year, then what you do is, it's like, yeah, the cost of living is expensive, but it saves you could save, I don't know, even 20, 30k a year. And then after so long, you would move back to a poorer country where that money's worth a lot more. So yeah, you could just kind of move money around and get a much better value for it, sort of thing. So yeah, this is why people would move to somewhere like Southeast Asia, South America, somewhere like that. Because the cost of living so much cheaper. If your money's coming from from the UK or somewhere like that, like America, for example, if you do an online business, so let's say I moved to Australia and it was expensive to live there, but if I saved, I don't know, $20,000-$30,000 in a year, and then I could then, say I go there for a couple of years, and then you bring that money back overseas, where that money goes further, then maybe I could even buy a house or whatever. So you could leverage that. Where it's more expensive to live, but the wages are higher though, so it's like you can benefit from that, and then move to a cheaper country. And your life would be set up pretty much. Like you could basically be at a point where you own your own house. You could without even a mortgage, if you spend long enough and you save up the money. I mean, you could just say live over here for a few years, save up, move to somewhere cheap, get yourself a nice condo or something. Maybe it's basically the purchasing power is a lot better if you're benefiting from the Western economy. I think you understand what I'm saying, but that's one of the reasons why people would decide to move somewhere cheaper. somewhere poorer, but poorer means the cost of living is less. But if your income's coming from over there, you're going to get peanuts, basically. Like, teachers are only on like a few £100 a month most of the time in these countries. Whereas over here, they're on like thousands of pounds a month, usually about £3,000, maybe £4,000, £5,000 a month, something like that. I don't know exactly, but it depends on where you're from. But so they're on almost like 10 times the rate that some of them are on over in these poorer countries. But yeah, if your money is coming from the West, like for example, if you're doing affiliate marketing, or you're doing drop shipping, or you're doing some kind of online business, coaching or something, then or even if you're doing a YouTube channel and your audience is from the UK or whatever, then from English-speaking countries, then the ad revenue is in pounds, which is going to go a lot further. So, or both euros and pounds are used in UK. Not only pounds, but euros are used in Ireland, in the Republic of Ireland. So anywhere in the UK is pounds, but in the Republic of Ireland is euros. So yeah, Republic of Ireland does not belong to the UK, but yeah, we still use the pounds here. It's been like that for a very long time. So yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, they don't want to get rid of it, I don't think, so. Well, I definitely don't think they'll be able to now because of like Brexit and all that we've kind of distanced ourselves from Europe, basically, so I don't see us moving on to euros anytime soon. Which one is worth more? Well, pounds are actually worth more. Hello, the goofiest YouTuber in the world. Welcome in here. What's your name, by the way? Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. It's very slow in here this morning. Goodness. Yeah. What's going on with this YouTube lately? It's just been absolutely rubbish. I'd be glad to get back over to TikTok, to be honest, because it's been absolutely just like dead here. I was getting way more people over there. And then Logan's friend, oh yeah, do now, yeah. So you change your name then, I guess. Oh, it is you, right, okay. Okay, yeah. Alright. Probably be getting off soon anyway. Any more questions before I go? When's the suspension up? Tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'll be on here tonight, but like, I'll be back over there in the morning. Let's see if I bother to come on here tonight. I don't think so. Don't think so. What? Okay, so the goofiest YouTuber in the world. All right. Right. Well, I'm gonna. Yeah. It says there's 7 people here now. Who's here? Say hello if you're watching. So these people just like come in and they don't say anything. They're just like lurking in the background or something. Whatever. Yeah. It's an absolute graveyard. Yeah. So hardly anyone seems to be getting notified. I've got 1,000 subscribers on here plus, but yeah, where are they all? Well, don't forget the YouTube fans. I have to try and put the videos out on YouTube. It's just that, yeah, I just don't think I'll be going live on both of them at the same time. It doesn't really work, does it? unless I had a way to try and join the chats up, so over 2K on my account. Oh yeah, congratulations. Are you monetized on it then? Well done with that. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna be back over there with a vengeance tomorrow, you know. I'm ready to just like absolutely smash it, you know. It was going pretty well before I got suspended. So like, on one of the days I got over 100 people at one point. It was going up and up and up. The viewers I was getting like some of my lives were getting thousands of views on them. Hello Dale, good morning. How you doing? Better late than never. Yeah, good to see you too. Suspended from going live, I meant, on TikTok. Like I was going live over there, but I'm back on there tomorrow, so if you want to get me on there, then it's, well, set Jamie Brown on there if you want to. It's 20,000 followers. Yeah, I've got 20,000 followers on there, so yeah. But most of them don't even really watch me. It's just kind of, some of them might like watch my videos, but I do have a TikTok. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Alright, any more questions? So I'm getting my hair cut today, so yeah, that's kind of my main plan really for today. And my name is Avarian, because it's my sister's phone. Right, got you. 20,000, wow. Yeah, I was only at like, I think it was around April, I was on like 12K. So it's gone up, you know, quite a bit since then, so yeah. It's just they keep on suspending me and it's been kind of halting the progress of it. One thing I'm going to start doing from now on is responding to comments more, because what that's meant to do is push you out more, because if you respond to comments, then they're going more likely to stick around and like actually invest in you, because you're investing in those people. So it's like you get that return. It's like whatever you put out there, you get back. So if you invest in the people who are giving time to, you know, sort of comment, then they're more likely to like appreciate you and want to stick around. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to keep on, you know, sort of trying to respond to my comments, even if it's something quite small, just to acknowledge them and all that. Jay, if you found that a YouTuber had more or less clone your account, copied all your videos and posted maybe a duplicate of your account, what steps would you implement to stop him here? And you'd have to like go and report it or something, and then go to like YouTube or whatever account and just like tell them about it, and they can sort it out. Anyway, thank you for the 4 likes, guys. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue to kick ass. Like, it's like I've just shaved off my body hair, and you can see the definition more. Look at that. You can even see like, you can see the top ones there, like. But you can even, if you notice, you see that, like. Even kind of see the. So just get the phone up really close at it. You can see the lower abs starting to. You can see that. So I see when I tense up, you can see it more. Yeah. So there you go. What's that? Mix a difference, or what's that? I can see the line between your stomach. Oh yeah. A step further, if someone had made a fake Facebook of you and spread misinformation, how would you go around telling people the information was false and wasn't from you? I mean, I don't know. probably like put a post out to alert people that someone's been, you know, sort of slandering me. I don't know. Shaving makes a difference. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's like the difference of like a few percent body fat, really, in terms of like your definition and all that. So some wax it. Hello, Roy. Not too bad, thank you. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. Yeah, shaving. It's does like either shaving or waxing it, but it's just I don't really do it often enough, and you're not really doing yourself justice when you've got all this body hair. So yeah, I was out at the gym yesterday. I did some workout. I might go again today, actually. Not sure yet, but might go like in the afternoon at some point. Goofiest YouTuber in the world says nice. It's amazing the difference a suntan makes. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't got one. So yeah, if I had a suntan that would be cool, but yeah, it's just I haven't really been out without. It's like, look at the difference in the. Can you see that? No, not got a tan. So yeah. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, suntan makes your body toned. Yeah, get some oil on it and oil up. Anyway, who's still here? Share this out if you can, guys. I'm brown, so I don't need tanning. Oh yeah, fair enough. I'll show you I'll just check me. This is where we're at the moment. So yeah, we're getting there. I was trying to do a lat spread. There we go. You see that? Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to do some like back stuff today. I think probably do some rolls and stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe some lat pull downs. Not too sure yet. Looking good, mate. Thank you. Work on traps and shoulders, though it will look great. Yeah, I mean I do. It's just I don't know. Try heavy sets of shrugs. Yeah, I might try that today. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe I should do traps more, but yeah. I mean, shoulders, it's just, yeah, you want to get that wide. I mean, I kind of have naturally quite wide shoulders being tall, but yeah. But when I do this slide, it does look a bit kind of, I suppose I've noticed that my shoulders are kind of a bit of a weak point, you could say, but yeah. Maybe that's, I mean, my back as well, but, so I was like, noticing from like a side profile, the back does look a bit, especially like my upper back. Do it with a straight posture with your chest out, it will do amazing work. What do you mean? And about with the shrugs. I probably do like 30 kilo shrugs. I've done before. That's So I could do them as like I don't know. It's just if I do, but if I'm doing back today, then it's just my forearms and everything are gonna get fucked. Yeah, 30 is great. I mean, I'm tall, so I've got long arms, and I can. Yeah, that's where being tall can sometimes be a benefit. If you've got long arms, then you can actually, you can shrug up more weight, and you can deadlift, probably keep on it. Yeah. I mean, it would be great to start seeing the, like, traps popping out a bit, but, you know. I mean, we got some biceps there, we got, you know. I mean, triceps are also, you know, coming on as well. We were getting the vein coming through and everything. Yeah, I'm like 6'4", yeah. That's about right, yeah. My legs are pretty okay, I think they're pretty strong. I was on the hack squat yesterday and I was doing like 90 kilos on that, so it's a bit different from a normal squat, but yeah. But that's about as much as I could. I mean, I could probably have done a little bit more for like fewer reps, but yeah, like it was, your biceps are looking longer. What do you mean longer? How do they look longer? I'm not getting any taller, am I? Gained a bit of length. How would I have gained length though? Do you mean as in like is in about the actual like, I mean, because like, as in, to the, like, bottom of it, where you got, like, the thing is like, I don't have the best, because what happens is, with some people, their biceps will, like, basically end where it meets their forearms, but I have this kind of area, so in certain clothing, I just don't look good, because, like, look, if I'm, like, you know, I'm just, like, walking around, and it's just like this, it doesn't look so good, but if I lift it up, you can see what a difference it makes. So yeah, so that's the problem when you've got, I mean, you can work on the forearms to fill in that space, so that can help with that. But yeah, I think I'll do some like back mainly today, and I might do a bit of side lateral raises as well as some traps as well. I mean, some people might add in some traps as into back workouts, because the traps are sort of like, you know, you've got some of your traps are on your like upper back. I've noticed that when I look from a side profile, this is what we're kind of dealing with. And if you notice, it's kind of a bit, like, not really like that thick, but it's just something in your body dysmorphia and all that, and then try and just work on that really, because I notice a lot of these other people who are even probably smaller than me, but yet they have a more kind of thick looking back. So I think a lot of that's just down to, I don't know, rows might help with that, maybe some bent over rows, also, like, deadlifts will help with the middle of your back, like your spinal erectors and all that, fill in that area. But yeah, I mean, my strengths would probably be like the chest, probably maybe my biceps, triceps, as well as like lower body. I noticed I actually have a pretty strong glutes. I was looking at it, I'm like, started to notice that like my glutes like started to pop out, but that's not necessarily like that important as a guy. you want to have that upper body strength. You want to have that kind of V taper. So, but yeah, I think shoulders and back mainly, I think, should be my main focus going forward. I don't really need to do much to improve on other areas, but yeah. It'll just give you that frame, doesn't it, when you've got that, yeah. Maybe my neck as well, but I don't really have anything to train my neck properly, so if you was at a restaurant and the other table, a man and his father are seated, and the son confesses to his dad that he's a homosexual and enjoys watching homosexual adult content, the dad. It's a bit of it's a shock, and it's so ashamed and looks like he's going to burst into tears. How do you think he would react? I don't know. I don't know, it all depends really, doesn't it? Depends on what kind of guy he is, depends on, when you can check a walnut, cracking a walnut between the cheeks of your bum. You wouldn't want to get involved there, I imagine. It might be funny to some. Yeah. Yeah, it's not my business, is it? Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up now. But yeah, I don't know, maybe do, back today. I'm gonna might do some seated row, maybe some, I don't know which I should do really, maybe some, I don't know, there's a thing called lat pullovers. I've not done them, but I don't know whether those are necessary. I don't know, but it's called a thing called a lat pullover. It's like, maybe it works it differently to a lat pull down. So I'm just having a look, and it's like, there's an exercise where you can, like dumbbell lat pullovers, you can actually do it on a bench, and you can just like, sort of like, you're kind of just, like gliding the weight across, sort of thing. And that's gonna work the lats, so I might have a go at that on a bench. It's might be worth trying that out. Never tried that exercise before. Yeah. So is that something you've tried before then, Dale? Oh yeah, Anton, see you later. Is that something you've tried then, a lat pullover? And you can do it on machines, but dumbbell pullovers, yeah, I'll have to look into it. I mean, it doesn't look like it would be that difficult, because it's like you're not lifting it up, you're just like gliding it across your body, but maybe it's more difficult than it seems. I suppose when you're dealing with like heavy weights, then it will start getting quite difficult. Super set with dumbbell rows. Yeah, that might be a good idea, because then you can do it more efficiently then, can't you? Yeah, so you could do like, bent over rows or something, I don't know. The problem is that I would then have to like set my bench up differently. I would have to then So kind of like messing around, trying to like keep adjusting the bench or like, yeah. Yeah. So the dumbbell pullover, but this one works more the chest though or something, but maybe you'll get a bit of, I mean, it looks kind of like a skull crusher, but at the same time, it's kind of different or something. I don't know. I guess it's like a compound, is it, something? I do it cross bench, good stretch on lats, 3 sets, yeah. Maybe worth doing then. There's like, it's kind of like a, yeah, you get some like, I'm guessing how it works. I mean, would it do any on the triceps or, it depends. I mean, you've got skull crushers for that, but you're not really isolating the triceps with that. Done on a flat bench, yeah. I'm just looking at some pictures of it. I see some doing it on like on a incline bench. That's probably not necessary. Close grip barbell bench press. Does that work the triceps then? The skull crushers, I find I was doing some of them yesterday. Like kind of, I was doing it with like 2 dumbbells, like neutral grip, just like that, and and that really felt it in the triceps. It's already actually recovered, so I could probably do some again. I don't know. Maybe I didn't go hard enough yesterday, to be honest. I don't know, because I feel like I've already pretty much recovered from the workout that I did yesterday. So yes, it does it similar to a close grip push-up. What's the tricep? Yeah, because like you've got like diamond push-ups for that, so you could do diamond push-ups, or you can do it like this, but I find those really awkward. But diamond push-ups, they work the triceps to a degree. Or what's the other one? Plank ups, they call them. I'll show you what I mean with that. These are plank ups. So I'll just put the phone down to show you what I mean. So let's see if I can. Let me just. Alright, so if we do like this, so you just go in. So you're going to get some activation in the triceps. It might not be the best exercise for triceps because you're not getting a full range of motion, but I can't do them, they look hard. What's that? And about the plank up, so I guess it depends on how far you are into it. Like I don't find it that hard to do, but let's just, I mean, let's try it again, see how many I can do, but I keep moving back. I mean, it's not full range of motion because you're only going down to like this position, whereas you kind of need the full range of motion really, but unless there's a version of it that you can get the full range of motion. But hello Joe, strength training the best, right? Why is it the best then? I think cardio's best for your overall health though, for your heart health and everything, but yeah, try to get some cardio in from time to time as well, so yeah. And we've got like, you know, bench dips, stuff like that. I love hitting the heavy bag. Isn't that a bit much information? Get it? You love hitting the heavy bag. Yeah. Anyway. Good cardio, yeah. And I'm just being stupid. Yeah, so I should maybe do like lat pullovers or something. So you can either do it with dumbbells or barbell. Or you could do it with resistance bands as well. I see like there's a, yeah. There's actually another exercise that can work your lats, which might look a little bit weird, but don't know if I've ever shown it on here before, but right, let me just yeah, what you need is some kind of like, I'll usually use like something like, maybe I'll just use my jacket for example. You could use a towel, maybe. The thing is, I find it doesn't really work well with a towel. You need something that can slide along the floor. So something like this jacket works fine. And what you need to do is just like, you're kind of getting into plank position. So this could be a good core workout as well. I'll put the phone down so you can see what I'm doing. So if you just do this, right? I mean, right. So what you're going to do is get into, I'll move it back so you can see it better. Yeah. So just going into plank position. Put your feet on it like this. And you're doing this. Yeah. So that's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it will work the core, but it works the lats. If you think of it like doing like a pull up or a lat pull down, something like that. Yeah, so you're gonna get some activation in. I suppose if you wanted to make it more difficult, you could always add weight. You could always add some, you know, weights into a backpack or something, and yeah, make it more difficult. So that's one thing you could do for your lats as well as your core to a degree as well. Yeah, it's like planking, but you're doing like I'll just maybe I'll do another set of it, and yeah. Well, I'm supposed to go to the gym today, but yeah, I'll just do a bit of a, start before, do a bit of a workout before I go out to the gym. Don't know when I'm going out to the gym yet, but so I'm planning to get my hair cut today. So I've got stuff I need to get done. But I'll just do another few of these. Actually, yeah. Problem is this floor is not. It's just when you got your, and you're like, you start to feel it in around your elbows. Maybe try it on today. Well, I want to use some of the gym equipment, maybe, I don't know. I could use, like but then again, like, do I really need to? I mean, I can use parallel bars. I could do parallel bars to get some, but then again, I could maybe I want to get some shrugs. I'll do some heavy shrugs, so I might go to the gym and do that. I can't really, I could always use them in the backpack, but I don't know if it's gonna give you enough resistance. So yeah, alright, see you in a bit, Dale. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of